how would you make a couple of thugs like us look beautiful?
Put some really cute lingerie on you.
Women's lingerie?
Is it men's lingerie?
Well,
glitter in the beard, glitter in the chest hair.
what color glitter do you see using for him?
Rainbows.
No. I like gold.
Welcome, fellow Lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
It's a hard word to resist saying. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. We're going to get it right this time. Three times is a charm is what they say.
We are professionals. What do you got? What are you drinking over there?
Well, it's already open because, again, little BTS behind the scenes. We had to try like 3 times to get this intro right. So what you're seeing is better than the other ones. Anyway.
Go figure that when you watch this.
Yeah. So let me say a big thanks to our friends at River Siren Brewing in Stillwater, Minnesota for providing us with some delicious beverages.
Oof.
Made the 10-hour road trip to head over there and back because the beer is so good. Tonight I'm drinking their Hua Bruja, which is a cream ale.
Hua.
And I am going to give it the taste test.
And check them out because there's lots to do in that town. Stillwater is a really cute, neat town that you can spend your vacation at, and they got lots of stuff going with winter coming up, actually. So.
That's right. I think you can just ice skate across the river if you live in Minnesota, and then you're in Stillwater, right?
Yep, you can.
Yeah, they do have a lot of stuff going on. It's a very cool brewery and
a couple of breweries.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that little town, like you said. So we want to go back there and just hang out.
To hang out.
So thank you guys. We appreciate it. We so happy to be drinking your beer and saying good things about you.
Love it. We're going with some.
Also, before you get to our great friends over there, they put our sticker up on a pole inside the brewery. So thank you for that.
Can't beat that.
I know. It's very nice. I handed him a sticker and he's like, yeah, I'm going to put this up right now.
Boom.
So
appreciate that.
It was like, no, I'm just
That's
kidding.
all right.
It was a great spot.
It's all right. We'll get one. Well, that's all right. Great. People at Great Lakes Distillery is fine. We're going to do some Still in Oak Amberana, which is a freaking straight rye whiskey. Let's give that a whirl.
Rye whiskey.
Put it over ice. Let that chill for a minute. We're going to try some neat right now just to see what we think about it.
What's the recipe for that one?
That one is, well, you take a big ice cube, put that in first.
Okay.
Then you crack the bottle, pour some over. Yeah, you smash it. Okay. So it's, back in the old day. And you pour it over, let it sit. That is the recipe.
Did you find that on their website?
You know what? That one I couldn't find on their website.
Okay.
I mean, I wrote that one myself.
But again,
let me drink.
Let me say thank you so much to our wonderful friends at Great Lakes Distillery. We can't thank you enough for being our official spirit sponsor. At this point, we literally can say we couldn't do this podcast without you. So thank you.
And this was delicious. So this keeps the engine running. That's it going. Great Lakes Distillery. Check them out in Milwaukee. Such a cool place. They have something going on all the time throughout the week. On the weekends, they got comedy shows. They got music. They've got
yoga.
Guest, mixology, Egyptologist, and
I couldn't help you. I had no idea what you were going for there.
And remember, this is better than the last 2. So,
truth.
I'm gonna put a little more in there,
and to be fair, better than last night's that will never get seen either. So
it's already gone.
This is we're finally hitting our stride now. It takes a bit. I said it. I'm sorry, but podcasting is a muscle. We haven't done one. Well, we've done one in the past month. So it is hard to get back into the flow. And
so what you're saying is when we have a break like that, we should do some exercises before we go. Dive right in.
That's why we tried the couple tonight and then we did some vocal exercises is what you caught us.
Amazing we are.
Yeah.
So until then, I'm not sure if I did it or didn't, but it doesn't matter. But go like, subscribe. We'll check us out on Instagram. And check out that beauty. Watch the numbers grow.
Tiki. Thanks to Tiki. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Cool gadget.
Instagram, YouTube, we'll watch the numbers roll up on there. You can check us out on X, Facebook, and all the platforms for podcasts if you don't want to look at our beautiful faces. And the big thing is, ring that notification bell. Then you'll be the first to hear the new content.
Ding dong.
Dingity dong. Until then, we don't want to keep a pretty lady waiting.
All right. So without further ado, Abby Jones. Thank you very much, Abby Jones. We appreciate it.
Very nice to meet you both.
Yeah, I said to Dimples over here, I said, I think we came to know you. I think because I'm going to admit I have a thing for redheads. I think you were just on my explore page on Instagram
And said,
we started following and then saw all the cool creative stuff that you do and thought, well, let's see if she wants to come on the podcast. So thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Also for the patience, because I feel like we've been waiting to do this for like a year now.
Yeah, it was a while back that we talked the first time, but people are busy, lives happen, and here we are. It's worth the wait.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
So in this past year, since you've been so busy, what has been your main focus? I see all your artwork and photography, but what has been your main focus lately?
Yeah, so this past year, I'm going to be just completely honest. I just got done with a huge custody battle. So I'm done with that. I actually feel like I can be free and be myself and actually post what I have posted in the past without being watched. So now I feel like I can just be my full self. So this year I have just really been focused on healing. The past 4 years I've kind of been in limbo, not knowing if I can post certain things. But now I have a business or a dance company, if you will, called Art of Seduction. So I help other women feel beautiful and sexy through my photography, through dance. I put on and produce shows. So yeah.
Well, I did see on there that you had postponed a show, so I did want to get into that, and I might as well now. An LSD show? What does that consist of?
So
what I think it does?
Drugs. It was the theme. I really just like to do different things because I feel like for Halloween, people do the same stuff over and over. So I've been just trying to come up with cool, fun, original, different ideas. So I came up with LSD, where basically I told my dancers, I was like, if you're going to perform, you can't be a character. Like you can't wear a scream mask. You can't be some scary character. You have to come up with your own. So I had my girls up with some weird ass shit, and we are actually going to do it.
Nice.
We post because unfortunately our Instagram, we had almost 10,000 followers and our Instagram got deleted. And I just felt like for advertising and ticket sales, we needed to push it back and give our Instagram love. And so
it's a hard world to be in with when you're a creator and you're dealing with sexual things and Instagram really has a way of trying to keep you down. We deal with it obviously not to the same degree that you do, but even we struggle with thumbnails that we'll use for episodes and stuff like that. So it's tough.
I'm forever shadow banned. I already know. I'm like, I just have to accept it. I'm forever shadow banned, but I have had to tone down a lot of my stuff just so I don't get deleted. But yeah, it kind of sucks.
So have you ever thought about going to like a Rumble or somewhere, a Patreon, where you don't have to worry about being censored?
Yeah, so I mean, I have a personal OnlyFans. I also do the Playboy centerfold, so I could just totally post there. I found and then when it comes to buying business, I don't know if you guys are familiar with OnlyFans, but you would have to have permission from every single dancer, and I filter through dancers. So it would be hard to be like, hey, can I get your ID? Can I do all this to post you, on OnlyFans? So I try and keep it PG. It is what it is. If it gets flagged, it gets flagged. And if my Instagram is deleted, we're resilient. So I can just always make a new one.
Yeah.
So that's on Instagram when you're trying to advertise it. But if you were to go to it in person, does it get to bump up to like rated R?
Wait, what? Oh, our shows?
Yes. Can we go to them
Um,
live?
yeah. So we go,
That's what I thought.
it's in LA, and Long Beach, Orange County, and San Diego is where we perform. Yeah, it's your classic or neo-burlesque. So there
Okay.
is pasties. We strip down to pasties. So it
Sure.
isn't a strip.
Burlesque. Okay. So I know this one got postponed, but your last one, what was there a theme for that? Your last one? I'm just kind of curious what you've been done before.
We do the goddess theme. That hasn't been done before. And so everyone picked a character of Greek goddesses or gods, and some of the women were gods, but then turned it into a more feminine thing. Or some of them created their own goddess. And so yeah, it was I want to say 16 performers and 16 goddesses.
Wow.
And
Wow.
amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I see that you have Venus a lot in your pages. So is that you channel a lot through her? What do you love about Venus?
Through Aphrodite, just beauty and the feminine body and just everything she embodies. I feel like I love to channel through that type of goddess energy.
Okay. Do you bring the theme into your OnlyFans at all, or does that strictly just you?
No, that's just me. And I've kind of taken a break from OnlyFans. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like a lot of things are quite oversaturated. Because when I started OnlyFans, it was what I want to say 6, 7 years ago, and I was making bank. Like,
Yeah.
I was a single mom, newly divorced, and I took care of myself and my kids, and it was great. But now I feel like content creators they're charging so low for their content. My
Sure.
fans expect that, and I'm just not willing to do the things I used to do for nothing, for $3. Like, sorry, no, so
Totally get it. Yeah.
to those
You
creators,
got to know your worth, and that's what you got to go with.
yeah, but for me, I feel like it just doesn't work for me anymore. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, and we do hear that I mean, it's been a while, honestly. We've talked to quite a few OnlyFans models, but even for us, it's kind of slowed down. And I think it's just because there's not as many that like are up there, like, because like you said, there's so many doing it that there's not
that stand out.
Yeah. So we've really slowed down with it too.
Yeah.
But we've always had great luck with the OnlyFans models we've had on and talked to them, and they've had a niche and stuff like that. And they've been great to talk to. So, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I loved my OnlyFans period. I think it was amazing. I honestly did it for survival. I did what I needed to do as a single mom, and I was really good at it. But yeah, now I'm married, and I just I'm not willing to charge that low. So
yeah,
okay. And the other thing we've heard about from other OnlyFans models, that they had a great connection with some of their customers. Have any of them? Have you stayed in contact with them? That they've gone on to your burlesque shows or anything?
no, well, I've had a lot of stalkers, so honestly, I do like. I am not one to have a personal connection. I am not one of those models. When I do post on my OnlyFans, I'm not like I know I actually have dancers who do OnlyFans and like cam work stuff, and they are like the girlfriend next door for their customers, and I think that's absolutely amazing. For me, I'm more like Playboy. I'm gonna give you a really nice, clean photo or video, but nothing too personal. And I've always been that way. I don't like to lead people on.
sure.
Okay.
And so yeah, I'm very non-personal, if that makes sense. And I have had quite a few stalkers when it's come to that area. So I'm like, thank you for coming to my shows, but it's like a thank you, see you soon, but I'm not going to get too personal with them.
Yeah. Well, and I don't blame you. The world is such a crazy place these days, and it just seems to be getting worse and worse. And when you're putting yourself out there like that, I imagine even at the Art of Seduction shows, you probably have every once in a while run into people that take it a little too, a little too like it's all for them.
We have security. So and they know better. Like nobody, and our host she's a really great host, and she tells everyone before we start performing, the dancers can touch you, but you can't touch the dancers, and gives all the rules. So yeah.
All right.
Which, yep, they got to go through those rules maybe a couple of times with us boys sometimes.
Especially with you. So if somebody's coming to an Art of Seduction show, what can they expect? What's it all about?
Yeah, so pretty much they can walk in. I try and have really high-end venues. No dive bars. When we were first starting out, we were doing dive bars, and no offense to the dive bars, but dancing on a dirty bar floor is just not fun.
That's a safety hazard.
Yeah, it's definitely shower after. A great thing. But yeah, we try and do Art of Seduction is very high class. I really try and make sure my dancers are dancing in venues that are high value, and people come to the show and want to dress up and, uh feel sexy themselves.
Oh, sure.
So you get a drink, you sit down, and we have the girls either go-go dancing. It depends on the show. Like our LSD show is going to be more festival type. So we will have pole dancers. We will have Lyra. I'm hoping to get Fire. I think that would be amazing. We have so many talented dancers. So it's not only neo-burlesque and classic burlesque. We have silks, we have chains, we have a hair hanger, just amazing stuff. So very entertaining and circusy, and you have a variety, but also very classy, and you get that tasteful seduction, if you will.
So I would imagine you have a pretty equal gender-wise crowd then. It's not just all guys. I would imagine you get a lot of women that come to the shows, huh?
Yes, and they're our favorite. We even during halftime we get dance competitions and contests, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah, look, last time I brought my wife to the strip joint was the last time I'm going to bring her because she got more attention than I did. And I'm like, this isn't cool. Like they're ignoring me for you. I don't need this.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I get it. Girls are much, 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 much hotter than dudes. It's just that's
the way it is.
It's the way the world is.
Just the way it is. And she reciprocated with flashing her boobs. So I mean, it was
I wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna tell that part. But no, she's proud of it. So it was good.
We had a blast.
Yeah, we took him for his birthday. There was a dancer that we've had on the show. She's from up in Canada, and she was coming down, and she was going to be at a club near us. So and she does all her shows on roller skates. So it's a very cool show to watch. Yeah.
Skits and different costumes. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So that's what I'm envisioning with you, and costume changes and stuff. So are you the grand finale?
It depends. Like for the LSD show, I will give a little hint, but my chains and my hair hanger, she is going to be the grand finale because it depends what we're having. If I had a fire dancer, she might be the grand finale. I do like to mix it up because I have some dancers who are very slow and seductive and more of your classic burlesque, which is amazing. And then I like to mix in there the fun, fiery, crazy, get your heart beat up kind of stuff. So yeah.
Nice. It sounds like fun.
It is. So here now, how do you do that? You're going to venue to venue do obviously poles, but she's hanging from something. It's not obviously part of the ceiling. So there's got to be like it's travels with you that you can hang from. Is that
So
do I
there's
have that right?
there's rigs you can put up and down.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you like, a traveling rig. Okay.
Yeah.
I just envision like, wow, yeah. What do you trust? You got to be very trustworthy when you're hanging from stuff.
Oh,
Well, that's why you don't go to dive bars.
That's right.
exactly. We do not do any hair hanging or chains or Lyra at dive bars.
Okay, I think we need to talk about this a little bit. Explain hair hanging, because I'm like trying to picture. I don't know exactly what you mean.
Okay. I do. Okay.
Of course you do.
What gosh, I wish she was here because she is way better. I am not very educated on it. I've just seen her do it and I'm like, I want you to do that in my show. But she basically she ties up her hair and I know she knots it quite a bit. She has long hair and she has to warm her scalp up, right? And and there's
Ooh.
like a clip and then there's a clip to the rig. And she clips her hair and she starts hanging and she spins and she does some wild ass shit while hanging from her hair. And it's just
Wow.
magical. It's absolutely magical and amazing. So yeah.
The speed I've seen some of them twirl is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, how it's looks like it hurts, but it's just like this world. I tell her all the time, I'm like, I don't know how you do that, but thank God you do because it looks cool.
Right? Now, I'm going to ask do you know what Lyra is? Do I need to ask that, or can I just ask?
Oh, ask her.
Okay.
Ask the pro. I let her answer.
Lyra. What is Lyra?
Well, that's no.
Also be hung by a rig or ceiling or whatever. But it's the round.
Oh, okay.
Like the ring?
They also come in different shapes. Like there's moons. There's even cool spirals you can hang from. And then you can also dance on it's called a lollipop. So there's the poles where you can take down and put up. And you take part of the pole off and you put the Lyra in. And it's called
It's called what?
a lollipop.
Okay, all right.
Lollipop was a thing you suck on for a while.
I know what a lollipop is. Thanks. Yeah, no, I got that part.
Before we go any further, anybody that wants to know where the next shows are, where's the best place for them to go look up for your schedule or just pictures of that?
Yeah, so our Instagram right now, I am going to set up a TikTok, but our Instagram is Art of Seduction with 4 1s.
I'm just so excited for you when you started about just, that everything's settled for you and you can just free and be yourself. I mean, I've been thinking about it. I'm just excited for you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited for myself too. It took a toll on everything in my life. So I just feel like I don't have any barriers anymore because when I had 4 lawyers and they told me, they were like, you can't post this right now. You can't. They're going to use this against you. And they did. They used my OnlyFans against me.
Sure.
They used my dancing against me. They used everything, which is really horrible. I feel like the system needs to
change.
Not kind of change. It needs to change. But I won and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm so empowered.
Well,
and
cheers to that.
Here you go. Cheers to you and your victory.
Yeah, it absolutely needs to change. It makes no sense that a single mom doing what she needs to do to support her children, that's looked upon badly. You're not doing anything illegal. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and I look at your pictures on the Art of Seduction, and I mean that's art.
Yeah,
it's seduction.
Classy, yeah.
It's beautiful. There's so many cool images that you have on there. So I want to go back to photography. Obviously, was a big part of your early life. When did you get into photography?
So I actually, it's going to be a crazy story.
We
Love
like
it.
crazy stories.
I don't know how deep you guys want to go, but I am such like a deep person, and everything that has led me to this point today, the woman that I am, the photographer, the dancer, the boss that I am, it it all comes from my past and lessons and things that I've had to deal with. I have had a very wild life. My photography started um, after I had my second son with my ex husband. On my Instagram, I know I've talked about it. He was really abusive towards me, mentally, physically, financially, above. So much so where a week after I had a C-section when I had my youngest son. And you can't really move when you have a C-section. He would come
Right.
home and call me a fat, lazy whale because the house wasn't clean. And things like it really, it was every day. It was every day.
Oh.
And so I had to look in the mirror and just say, you are not a fat, lazy whale, or you are not ugly. You are not these things that this person is telling you. Very weak during that time. But then one of my friends was like, hey, why don't you start taking photos? Like, why don't you start something? Get out of the house. She knew what kind of relationship I was in. But I just had a newborn, and she was like, you need to get out. You need to do something. So I got a camera and I was like, okay, I am going to take photos I just was like, I want to take photos of beautiful women that I think are beautiful and that inspire me. And maybe that will help me do my hair. Cause I was not wanting like to do my makeup, my hair, anything.
Sure.
And when I was taking photos of these women and I gave them back their photos and they were like, oh my God, thank you so much. You make me feel so beautiful. It was like an I have something to live for.
Yeah.
And boom, passion right there. And I had it stopped.
That's awesome.
It sounds very therapeutic to you.
It really is. And honestly, getting the reactions out of my friends or my dancers or whoever I take photos of like, wow, you made me feel this, or while I'm taking photos of them, because I'm super transparent with my story. They feel comfortable telling their stories, and it's just that connection, and we just heal each other, and it's amazing. It really is. Yeah.
Well, don't stop. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can't. I won't.
And you hear that with women who take photos like boudoir photos and stuff like that. That you always hear those women come out of that going, "It made me feel so much better about myself," and like it's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's crazy how boosting others up boosts you up. It's wild to me because I also have dealt with so many haters and so many women who are hateful, especially this industry. And I just want to shake them and be like, hey, if we all boosted each other up, you would feel better too. We would all feel good. We don't need to tear each other down.
It's too bad that, that's the first thought some people have is to tear others down. And that's really something itself, lack of in themselves. So,
yeah.
So which do you prefer, being in front of the camera or behind the camera?
Both.
No, I don't think you got the question. I said, which you have to pick one.
I saw that coming, but okay.
Now that I am like fully healed, and I want to just say, I don't believe that anyone could be fully healed. I mean, we're all growing, we're all evolving, but now that I'm in this stage, from going through what I did. I am such an attention whore. I love being in front of the camera. I love the spotlight being on me, but also I love cheering other people on too. So both.
Yeah.
Sticking with both. I believe her. It's both.
Well, what am I going to do? I can't ask any more ways than that.
So right. I do see a lot of women on your page. Now, how would you make a couple of thugs like us look beautiful? Thugs.
I'll put some really cute lingerie on you.
Women's lingerie?
What?
You'd put women's lingerie on us?
Is there men's lingerie?
Well, isn't there? Yeah.
Silk boxers, does that count?
Glitter in the beard, glitter in the chest hair.
Okay.
Make you look.
What color glitter do you see using for him?
Rainbows.
No. I like gold.
Oh, that would work. Yeah.
Okay. Kind of back to the goddess god theme. Theme. Okay.
Oh. Pump me up.
Kind of what color lingerie for me?
I like red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
bright red? Nice. I like it.
Are you thinking you're going to look like Charlie Hunnam and Ed Gein? Is that what you're after?
I hope so. God, I hope so.
Have you seen the Ed Gein on Netflix? No.
Yeah. She's like, no.
Yeah.
Well, he's a sexy man.
He is. He looked good in lingerie.
I am such a nerd. It would surprise a lot of people. I watch like nature documentaries. I don't really like watch too many like normal things.
Well, you didn't miss anything with Ed Gein. It was pretty bad, but
well, that makes sense because a lot of your pictures it seems to be outdoor.
Nature, yeah.
So if somebody comes to you and hires you to be a photographer, do you suggest outside as opposed to indoors?
I do. I love golden hour. I think it just makes anyone and everyone look amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. Unless they really, really have like this set vision, then of course I'll do whatever they want.
Oh, sure. So what do you prefer? Like farmyards, woods, trees? Where would you, where's your ideal setting to take photography, to take photos?
To take photography.
I really like grasslands because when that sun hits, it's just magical with the grass and like golden and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I can see us. Me and you laying in the grass and her taking photos of us.
She could make us look beautiful in a picture. We'll fly out. We need headshots for this. Like, well, let's go get it done.
So down, please.
When we did this, I don't know, 6 months ago, we had my daughter take my iPhone and we were outside the studio running in grass, right? Just being silly to take pictures.
I think we were frolicking.
We were frolicking. So
I'm cute.
Yeah. I feel we would get better direction from you than me. That's who had the direction is me.
I don't know. I love the like candid, like just wild, feral, fun and free. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we had fun. Do you get into like cosplay and stuff like that with all your costumes that you seem to like to have in your themes?
Not really. I like to kind of make up my own stuff. If somebody was like, hey, I want you to dress up like this. I've had some because I've been a professional dancer for years now. I've had people be like, oh, you got to wear this. You got to look like this. I had one time, I used to be bleach blonde. I was, what's her name? I was Cinderella.
Okay.
But yeah, I just kind of do my own thing and I create my own stuff and I'm just having fun.
Yeah, for sure.
So where do you pull that inspiration from, do you think, with your own thing as opposed to a standard Cinderella type that you mentioned?
I don't know. I think I just will randomly see something and I'll be like, ooh, and then I'll just get like weird ideas. I also have ADHD, so I'm like all over the place all the time. And when I want to make a costume, I'll like change it up last minute. So
Yeah. The struggle is real. So is this guy.
you get
I feel ya, sister. I feel ya.
I do like, I read something I think it was on one of your Instagram posts, and I'm reading it off the page because I wanted to get it right. You had said that I'm not here to fit in your world. I'm here to create my own. And I think that is so wonderful. And I feel like we take some flack for this podcast because we haven't fallen into a niche. Like we don't always have comedians or we don't always have musicians. We just talk to the people we want to talk to. And all the experts tell us that's never going to work. You have to talk to the same person every time because the algorithm then tells So that quote, when I read it, just hit me. So like, I'm like, yes, we are here to create our own. So where did that come from?
I feel like it's kind of been my motto, like not those exact words, but I've always marched to the beat of my own drum. Ever since I was a little kid, I always dressed weird. I'm weird. I've always not given a shit what other people think. Like the way I run my dance company, I get crap all the time from the other producers, or I hear they're like, oh, she's not doing it the right way. I'm like, it's working for me. And
Mm-hmm.
that's all that
It's
matters. And I don't like to, this world lacks originality and authenticity because so many people are afraid to be disliked.
Yep.
And I just give a shit.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's art. I didn't think there's no wrong with art, right? Art can be whatever you want it to be. There can't be a wrong in art.
Right.
So when you said you've always never given a shit, is that like back in high school, grade school, that you started right away not giving a shit, or when do you feel that you started not giving a shit?
And it comes in waves. I do have to say I'm a normal human being and I have normal insecurities, and sometimes I do give a shit and I'm like, oh no, they thought I was so weird when I talk to people. But then I have to just be like, whatever, this is me. Yeah, when I was a little kid, I've always been really weird, or people have thought I was really weird. And so, yeah, just kind of like I remember in middle school, I was upset, like, Hot Topic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they had these long socks. They had different patterns. I don't know why my mom let me, but she was one of those moms where she was like, you can wear whatever you want. It's your freedom of
Nice.
express, whatever. I would get made fun of for wearing socks. I wore them every single day. They were really weird. They didn't match, but I did it. And I liked it. I was happy. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that really the bottom line? Are you happy? That's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
Exactly.
The people that complain are not happy.
Well, I'm curious then. I mean, as a parent and as somebody who with free will, free spirit like you are, do you worry about, because I have a young daughter and I worry about how influenced she is by influencers and how everything has to be what she's seeing online. Do you worry about that with your own children, or do you think your personality is going to come through enough to guide them?
Well, so I have a 13-year-old and a 7-year-old. They're both boys. And I do have to say, thank God I have boys, because I know if I had a girl,
Yep.
had a
Yeah.
girl, she would be spicy for sure. It's, my 13-year-old isn't allowed to have social media. And he's really into skateboarding right now. So he's into that 90s style, wearing those
Nice.
baggy clothes. And
Yeah.
there's times where I am also a huge perfectionist, and I'm just like, you can't look like that when you're out with me because people are going to think you're like, just But then I do have to check myself and be like, wait, he's going through a phase. It's okay. They're close. Unless they're like really bad or like have something really inappropriate on it, I won't let him. But it's like music, he's really into like Tupac and stuff. And I'm like, you guys are like, you don't even know what this stuff means. And he's like, can you put this on? I'm like, okay, but I'm like, you have no idea what he's even singing about or rapping about or whatever.
I mean,
he knows. He knows.
I don't know if you have good musical taste, but he got his good musical taste from somewhere. So
yeah, he also plays guitar and stuff. He's very artistic.
Nice.
He's a rebel like me. Actually, both my kids are very, very strong-willed boys.
Perfect.
Like, yeah, no, they're definitely leaders. They're very popular in school and stuff, which is cool because I wasn't.
You were weird.
me neither.
I was weird.
So that's interesting. You say that your 13-year-old can't have the social media stuff. That's got to be a struggle for him, going to school and coming home saying, everybody else has it, Mom. Why can't I? Do you have that fight with him a lot? And when do you think you're going to let up and let him have it?
He actually is totally okay with it. He is super.
That's awesome.
He's like a old soul. I had him when I was 8. So he's been through a lot with me. He's very grounded and calm. And yeah, he's just really mature for his age. And he doesn't mind not having it. He's really into skateboarding, and I, of course, take professional photos of him and stuff. And I told him, I was like, when you're ready, I will run your social media because there's creeps. And I told him that. And he's like, oh, Mom, he's super mellow and chill.
That's
When it
awesome.
comes to
Well, all I can think about is that goes back to, the influences that he had, and which is the result is you. So you've done something right.
Yay. Thank you.
Now you said the 13-year-old isn't allowed to have a social media account, but the 7-year-old is?
No.
we got him started early on the fast track.
Go ahead. Nowadays.
Actually, the 7-year-old.
He was cuter. I thought.
And my social media.
What's that?
Oh, he runs your social media.
Hey.
That's awesome. Well, you know what? He's very lucky, the 13-year-old. I'm going to go back to with getting the photos that you've taken now of him skateboarding. Right? He's going to cherish forever, and he's going to be able to maybe it's a career for him. You never know.
Oh, he wants to be sponsored. He does. But that's another thing. I feel like I have to be kind of mama bear because that actually his father was a sponsored skateboarder in high school, so he really wants to do all that. And my family knows some like skateboarders as well, so
sure.
Yeah, we'll see. It's just the scene, I just really want to protect him a little bit and keep his innocence. He's very for 13, especially the 13-year-olds now. So I'm just like, I want to keep it for just a little bit longer.
We all do as parents. We all do.
Yeah, your kids are in their 20s. You're still trying. So.
Right. My youngest is 22, and of course. So I've missed it, but that's what grandkids are for. So he's being out in California. Your ex-husband skateboarding. That's a huge thing. I know one of my favorite documentaries is Lords of Dogtown, which I think is amazing.
Yeah. Love that movie too. So good.
Yeah, they did a good job with it.
Yeah. I mean, I suck skateboarding, but I tried, and I never could do it. Anytime I watch it, I'm in awe of people that can do it, and I love that movie.
Okay. So you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but like I said, I'm kind of wild. When I was 8 months pregnant with my oldest son, because I was with his father, I actually did an Ollie while I was 8 months pregnant with his help. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can
not
around. I will like
Not a
skate
kick, not
around.
a kick flip though, just an ollie.
But hell no. I know my son will be like, Mom, did you see that? Try it. Try it. I'm like, fuck no, I will break my back or something.
Wait, can you still ollie though?
No, nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been a long time since I've tried one too. A long time.
I would watch you do it. That's for sure.
I used to be able to ollie. All right,
Oh, really?
not kick flip. I could not kick flip, but I could ollie.
It's hard. It is so hard.
Yeah.
I still actually have my last skate deck in my garage from when I was like 16. I still have the last one I ever skated.
Oh, nice.
And Eric Dressen. So I love that board. I just, never got rid of it. And I am not one of those guys. I don't keep shit. But that board, I was like, I love this board. So.
So another fun fact is when I was 13, I had a girl board. I still have it somewhere in storage, but it was signed by Danny Way. I don't know if you guys know who Danny Way is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's in storage. I can't believe your son doesn't want to have that out, and be like, can I have this?
Right?
Yeah, I gotta look for it. I know it's in storage, and he's asked me about it and stuff.
Okay.
But,
Well, I'm excited for that. So, I mean, it's kind of your fault. I mean, when you do tricks with him in your belly, he's
born to be a skater.
He's born to be a skater. He's already like, I love this.
yeah, I know.
So
I know.
We were talking about the outdoors a little bit, and I saw you and your wife just went on a very long camping trip, and it looks like you guys like seriously rough it out there. Do you tent camp, and it's like the whole thing. Like you guys are not messing around.
Yeah.
How long do you camp?
It depends. Also, it depends because she has a like 9 to 5 kind of job. So
Sure.
So it depends how much time she can get off, but we try and go as long as possible. That time was for her birthday. So we went, it was like 4 or 5 days, and it was up in Big Sur. We have this amazing off-grid spot where you have to off-road to it. And those are our favorite spots. We don't like to do the little, I don't know how to say it. Pussy camping.
Yeah, no, go right ahead. You can say whatever you want.
You can say
it. So yeah, we like to rough it. My wife loves to hunt, and we love to fish. We love to do all the outdoor stuff. You will catch me outdoors before you see me in a city. I'm just not a city girl. So yeah.
So when you camp for that length of time, do you go out and catch your own fish and cook your own, like the fish that you catch while you're camping and stuff? Will you do that?
No. I mean, we could, but we like to like buy steaks beforehand, and we'll like cook them. We have campfire. If we can do a fire up in Big Sur, you can't do campfires, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
For the wildfires, preserving.
Yeah,
true. You're in California. You gotta, yeah.
Yeah, well, same in like when we go camping and like Flagstaff and stuff. Oh no fires.
Sure.
But yeah, if we can do a campfire, we have all the stuff to cook. And yeah, we like to get steak and potatoes and kind of get a little bougie
There's nothing
about
better
it.
than steak on an open flame,
right?
Oh.
So where's your kind of your favorite, not exact place? Obviously, we don't want to lead people right to your campsite, but where's your favorite area for camping?
Flagstaff for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have other ties to Flagstaff, or how did you?
So it was actually, we don't have ties. We went on, it was like our first road trip together when we were first dating, and me being spontaneous and the ADHD, I was like, let's just go to Sedona and let's just explore and have fun. And I like to just randomly take dirt roads and see where it takes us. It's probably not the safest, but yeah. It led us to the most beautiful places. So, Flagstaff found this amazing spot, and It's actually the last time we went there was for my birthday, and it made me really sad because somebody outed it on the when we went there, it was so crowded. So I guess it doesn't matter. um
Oh,
but
shit.
but you off-road like an hour and a half, depends what uh trail you take, and you get to the edge and you're technically in Flagstaff and you're overlooking Sedona, and it is the most
Oh,
beautiful, like, see, it's just stunning. And we have to go there at least once a year. Yeah, we always have to go there.
nice.
So when you met and you're dating, was your now wife into that spontaneity, or did you have to drag her into it? Is she like the same as you or opposite, and that's what the attraction is?
She is the complete opposite.
That's what I was looking for.
She's quiet, she's shy, she is very patient. Bless her heart. And she just goes with the flow, which works perfectly with my spicy personality because I'm like, let's do this, let's do this. We actually just did a couples photo shoot, and she was like, you are so, and I dressed her up, and she's like, you are so lucky, love you, because she was like, I would never do this for anyone else. So yeah, I make her do crazy things.
It is a sign of love. When you're doing stuff, you're like, there is nobody on earth I would do this for but you. It is definitely a sign of love.
Yeah, she
Well, that's awesome.
Through a lot.
So, but now on her flipping that, what has she kind of said? No, let's try this. Now you try this for me. And has that ever, where has that gotten you?
Okay, so actually this just came up. So I grew up vegetarian. I grew up with a mom who was against. My mom worked at a wildlife rehabilitation center. So since I was 4, I grew up with like rehabilitating animals, friends with animals add to the weirdness. I was like all surrounded by animals and not people. But I grew up thinking hunting was really fucking bad. And
Sure.
Shaylee, I don't want her to get any hate because I know people love to hate, but I mean, it is what it is. It's the truth. Shaylee is a really good huntress. Like,
Sure.
and badass, like her aim is insane, and she's really passionate about it. And it's not with the ego, it is something very spiritual for her, and she's really passionate about. And, my son actually, my 13-year-old, not my 7-year-old, my 13-year-old took his hunting because he is now into it. And I told him he has to do it the right way. If you want to hunt, you want to do that, you better.
Absolutely.
And she, wants me to go. And yeah, I feel, with my son, my oldest son, and my wife, are super passionate about this. I would like to educate myself and experience it as well and be open-minded to it.
We cannot thank you enough for coming on. We had a blast just talking with you and getting to know you. That's been awesome.
Yeah.
And we'd love to just give you a chance to just tell everybody where's the best place to come find you, because we want everyone to go seek you out and follow you on the socials. Just let them know where to find you.
Yeah, on Instagram, it's art, lowercase ART _ of seduction, period. Here's my ADHD. Oh, shit. 4 1s. I just Google Art of Seduction with 4 1s, and I'm sure it'll come up.
I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it really easy.
Wait.
I'm going to make it really easy. We're just going to put it in the description. The link is down in the description.
Thank you so much. All right, then I'll be like, just follow us on Art of Seduction on Instagram. That's where you can find us.
Okay. And you don't know the date of the next show yet?
No, it's going to be in the spring. So we're coming up with a date. Yeah.
Awesome. So be on the lookout for that. We'll have to get out to LA for that.
Oh, so much fun.
Please. please, please.
It would be fun.
Guests of honor.
That would be a blast. Yes. So thank you very much. We really appreciate all your time.
Yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you as well.
You too.
Bye.
All right. Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously, though, get your asses out of here.